Yeah. All right, we're good now.
Okay. How many of you have ever donated your hair? A few? Okay. I am in the process of donating my hair right now, and my sister has donated her hair, and a few of my friends have, but I've never done it before, so I've always wanted to do it. And over the past couple of years, I've cut my hair, but it's never been long enough, and so that's why I'm growing it out now to do it. And today I will be informing you on the process of donating your hair from the point of growing it out to the point of giving it to the organization. And now let's get into the first step. Step one is growing your hair out. And you might ask, how long do you need to grow your hair out? Well, there's different requirements for different organizations. Locks of Love requires 10 inches, and that was from their Get Involved page from their website. From Wigs for Kids, their Donate a Ponytail page on their website, they require 12 inches, which is a little bit longer than the standard. And Children with Hair Loss, they require 8 inches, and that is from their Donate Your Hair page on their website. And then from Pantene Shampoo has an organization called Beautiful Lengths, and they require 8 inches, and that is from their Beautiful Lengths Donate 8 Inches page on their website. And you might also be asking, well, is there certain hair that can or cannot be donated? And the answer is yes. There are a few different requirements. Locks of Love does not take bleached hair, hair swept off the floor, shaved hair that's not in ponytails or braids, dreadlocks, wigs, synthetic hair, or extensions. They do accept colored or permed hair and hair that was cut years back, but it must be in the braids or ponytails. And that was also from their Get Involved page on their website. And then Wigs for Kids, they do not take colored or permed hair. They do take temporary colored hair, but the time that you cut it, it cannot be in the hair. And that was also from their Donate a Ponytail page. Children with hair loss, their hair has to be free of chemicals, so no coloring or highlighting or perms or anything like that. And they do take gray hair though, so that's kind of interesting. And that's from their Donate Your Hair page. And then the Beautiful Lengths campaign, they do not take dyed hair, bleached hair, or hair with chemicals in it. And they do take gray hair though, but it has to be less than 5%, so not a whole lot of hair. It has to be gray. And all of these organizations need the hair to be clean and dry, because if it's wet and you braid it or put it in the ponytail and then send it, it can create mold, and then they won't be able to use it. And now moving on to the last step in the process, that is choosing an organization to donate your hair to. Now, I will just list a few of the organizations here. There's Locks of Love, Wigs for Kids, Children with Hair Loss, Pantene's Beautiful Lengths campaign, and one that I haven't mentioned before that's called Matter of Trust Clean Wave Project. And I'll explain that in a few. So, reported from an article by Margaret Hemquit of the Red Eye newspaper in Chicago, Illinois, quote, "It is important to know each program's standards so you can be sure that your hair will be used." And that's just to show that you need to do your research beforehand, because if you donate your hair and it doesn't meet the requirements of the organization that you're sending it to, then it just can't be used and it's basically a waste. So now I will talk about the different missions of the organizations that you can donate your hair to, just to give you a little feedback or a little background information on what they're about. So Locks of Love, they give wigs to not very financially stable children with long-term hair loss. Wigs for Kids, they give wigs to children with cancer who have suffered burns or have alopecia, which is where their hair falls out. Children with Hair Loss, they give wigs to children in Michigan, so pretty close to here. And there's two different packages that they have. One is for long-term hair, and then the other is for short-term hair loss. And Beautiful Lengths campaign from Pantene, they give free wigs to women with cancer, and they partner with the American Cancer Society. Now, the one that I haven't mentioned before is Matter of Trust's Clean Wave Project, and it's a little different than your normal hair donating organization. They take any type of hair, any length, any colored, permed, whatever, And they also take animal hair, fur, and fleece. And they take all that hair and they make it into mats that can be given to, quote, large-scale public efforts to clean contaminated waterways and storm drains. And that was from their programs and natural abundance page from their website. And they take the mats and it's for like oil spills or anything like that, so it soaks it up. So it's a good way to clean that up. And all of the information that was about the missions of the organizations was found in an article by Valerie Delpt, and it's called Places to Donate. Now, so this is the end of my speech, and I hope you can take away some good knowledge of donating your hair, even if you're not going to. It's still pretty interesting to learn about because people need that, and people need those wigs. And I'll recap the steps for you. The first step is growing your hair out and meeting the requirements of the organization, and then the last step is choosing which organization to donate to. And also, both men and women can do it. So, and because I know a friend, her husband has donated his hair, and it's still like almost my length. So it's pretty neat. And yeah.